anyway, now whereas we had swimming tanks, you couldn't really have swimming carriers, but you could have wading carriers. And so they put battens on the side with great big boards. They sealed the boards with a mastic, so the carrier, something instead of being 3 foot off the ground, the top of the hull, it became about 6 or 7 foot. And they drove them ashore off the landing craft through the water, obviously always on the seabed, but they could drive through 6 or 7 foot of water, come ashore, and the idea was they discard these boards and carry on being a carrier. But the crews often found that it was quite convenient putting all their kit in with these boards. So there are photographs of them going through Normandy still with some of these boards in place. The engine is in the middle, so I don't know if lots of carriers were exported to Russia during the war. The Arctic convoys took it up and the Soviets used them against the Finns and against the Germans. Again, every time a completely outmoded vehicle, but everybody liked them. I think in a minute the Empire's will go lining up along the front. Now I'm going to go there quickly down every vehicle and they'll tell us which type of carrier it is. I recognise 1 or 2, but I'll say not being the has-been grip under pressure, I wouldn't like to swear by it. There's bound to be somebody in the audience. We have to talk about this, we do not know everything. And there's always somebody there to pick you up. We've done obviously the first one, we think that this that was sad, or it could be innocent, of course. But anyway, what I'm going to do is go along them briefly and just ask them what sort of carrier it is. Now, under all the mud, this has got 3 road wheels, so very quickly, if I don't fall over. Right, so which type of carrier is this?
And it's an infantry support carrier.
Thank you very much. So there we are, Mark 1. Right, this one, the green one. One of these gentlemen here will tell me which sort of carrier this one is. Right, who's going to tell me which sort of carrier this is? What sort of carrier is this?
Canadian built, Ford, 1904.
These are American or Canadian stuff. Canadian. I think you can hardly see the wheels over here. Amazing. Is that anything like that? The gentleman in the back, all the way from the colony, sorry, New Zealand.
If you really want to see carriers, come to New Zealand, January next year. We've got 30 booked at the Windsor.
Yesterday we had one of the carriers at a senior moment and had to be towed up, I think, by another carrier. They were nearly defeated because of the mud. But I was saying earlier that little TKS and the machine gun carrier, I think this mud would probably be too much for them. But anyway, they're putting through the paces. Now imagine bouncing into war with these. So I'm just looking over the back there, looking at what we think is sea fog coming in. Some thinking horror films where all the ghosts of ancient mariners all caught up in the fog. Sorry, see you a moment ago. But anyway, the next event